worked for the Kennedy Space Center July 19th, 1965 as a firefighter. And I was really surprised to be interviewed and hired on the spot. I worked as a driver, firefighter at Kennedy Space Center. Most of our work was familiarization with the construction of the Space Center. In fact, most of the construction was about 50% complete when I was hired. One of the major functions that I was involved with was fire protection standby on the construction of the mobile transporter, which was built on site at the Kennedy Space Center by Marion Power Shuttle. Mobile transporter was the machine that transported the Apollo Saturn rocket to the launch pad from the vehicle assembly building. I need to back up and talk about the Apollo 1 mission for a moment. The procedures that NASA had employed at the time of the Apollo 1 mission was 5 personnel on the swing arm, which is the access arm to the command module into the White Room. There were 3 firefighters, a North American technician, and a NASA engineer. And the procedure at that time, if they had to extract an astronaut, was to take an astronaut out of the command module, take him to the elevator, come back and get the next astronaut and make that trip 3 times. Well, as a result of the fire, a number of major changes were made, and main change was to reconfigure the command module hatch. The Apollo 1 hatch had 16 independent locking mechanisms, and each one had to be unlocked and the hatch removed in order to get into the command module. The revision to that was designed so that all the astronauts had to do was reach up and activate the handle, and it would open the command module. And if they were able, they would escape on their own. The Astronaut Rescue Team that was appointed and established in 1968 underwent major changes from the previous procedures, and the new procedures had 6 astronaut rescue members that responded to the launch umbilical tower up to the White Room, extracted the 3 astronauts. Well, NASA and the Kennedy Space Center Fire Department had established protocols and training and new guidelines for and operational procedures for the Apollo program. And I volunteered for the list. In fact, I applied for the list. It was a volunteer mission. And I was one of 9 members of the Kennedy Space Center Fire Department that was selected for the Astronaut Rescue Team. I enjoyed being a member of the Astronaut Rescue Team. You know, yeah, there's an exposure, your picture. I had several aunts call up and say, "Hey, I saw you on television with the astronauts." But yeah, that was nice part of the duty. But I enjoyed being a part of the rescue team because it was we knew we had a very difficult and serious mission, and we were prepared to do it and ready to carry it out. And I'm really proud of the fact that I've had the opportunity to be a part of that team.